Welcome to the media studio at Enlit Europe in Frankfurt. I'm joined by Björkqvist from ETN Global, and we're going to be talking about the future of gas and gas turbines. Welcome to the studio, Krista.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
So gas it's quite a hot topic at the moment. If we think about the energy crisis and climate change, what, in your opinion, is the future of gas in our energy mix and, of course, gas turbines?
Well, first of all, the global energy market have gone through complex changes with very volatile, difficult situation, both from a market and supply situation, in parallel with also an urgent need to decarbonize. So this has been, a very difficult situation where an acceleration of this energy transition has never been more important. And natural gas has got a key role to play in this environment, and not only as a replacement fuel for coal, but also as a fuel that can be used and as an abated fuel in the longer term. So from that perspective, I think gas turbine has a key role to play because of its possibility to capability of produce safe, reliable, and carbon neutral energy solutions going forward.
Krista, if I can talk about hydrogen for a moment. It's a really big topic here at Enlit. Has hydrogen really been a disruptor of the gas sector?
Well, hydrogen is a very promising fuel as it is also a non-toxic fuel, and the fact that you can be able to both use hydrogen blends as well as 100% hydrogen and also carbon negative fuels in the gas turbines within this decade has been a significant importance to the gas turbine sector. And it's really transformed the gas turbine technology from being a transition technology to being a destination technology. It also provides, the important thing when it comes to the storage gap, because it can provide storage for days, for weeks, and for seasons, while batteries is something that can be stored for just a very short period of time. So it provides a lot of solutions, important solutions going forward.
Something that you did mention in preparation for this is that there are different properties of hydrogen. Do you foresee any safety risks perhaps presented as we increase utilization of hydrogen?
Well, with all fuels, it's very important that you understand the fuel properties. You have a thorough understanding of that, and that you also knows the environment that it will be used in. But hydrogen has been used safely, in a safe manner, by the industry for decades. So by industry producing fertilizers, for the treating metals, food industry, etc. So I think it is an important thing that we are taking care of that we are using the experiences that we have created over this time, but we have to make sure that the whole industry is moving in a coordinated manner forward and setting up a safety standard where you basically are taking into account the experiences that we have and adapting it to the new conditions. And that's something that we are trying to do within ETN. We have a hydrogen working group where we are collecting these experiences. But as I said, it is important that we are doing this together. So anyone that have experience in this field are welcome to join this initiative so we can together create this required standard.
You mentioned a coordinated effort to really push things forward and drive the industry forward. From a policy perspective, are we doing enough? And if not, what more can be done?
Well, I think that there has been a lot of new initiatives coming up by the European Commission, which to take us out of this energy crisis, and I think it's a good start. But I still think that a realistic policy where the numbers adds up both in the short term, medium, and long term is still not completely in place, and I think it will be very important to develop such a roadmap. And I think that we as a technology, or we as an industry, has to be proactive and start this developing of a portfolio of pathways that takes into consideration the key aspect of an energy policy, which is basically to security of supply, taking into account that, affordability, and also sustainability. So all of this aspect has to be taken into account in a balanced and a holistic point, from a holistic point of view. And if we can do that, we can produce a portfolio of pathways. We can then highlight this both to policymakers to showcase how our technology can help them meet their targets. And we also can highlight to the user community, building up, let's say, the market demand for a couple of pathways that can also help to accelerate the transition along these pathways going forward.
Well, thank you for explaining that to us. And thank you for sharing your insights. It's been a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
And to our viewers, thank you for joining us. And be sure to follow us for more industry insights. Thank you.